Hey guys, how you doing? This Art. So just finished the audio upgrade on this beautiful 1995 Ford Bronco Edgy Power. So it all starts with our wiring under the hood, right there. And you can see the fuse holder with the clear acrylic mount. You can follow the wire right there and goes into the cabinet or the cabin, and you can see the wire, and then there's obviously a grommet. Remember guys, if you ever do need to drill through the firewall, make sure that you guys use a grommet. Now the cool thing about this truck is that yes, it is an older vehicle, but we're adding items for today's vehicles. But anyways, so I was not allowed to heavily modify the door panel. I wasn't allowed to put a tweeter or anything like that, so I had to do a coaxial, and that gave me the opportunity to use the Helix 6.5 S-Class series, and I'll tell you, they actually sound really good. As you guys can see, the door panel just looks intact. No signs of any aftermarket equipment, as everything is done on the back. We still rocking the stock radio, so yes guys, that's a cassette player, and the other side looks the same. On the back, normally it houses a 5x7, but I managed to stuff a 6.5 in there, and the other side looks the same. As you guys can see, absolutely no signs of any aftermarket equipment. Now we did add a Helix B8 amplifier, and the way that we control it is by a smart knob, the conductor, which is that right there. So that knob controls the subwoofer. It also controls the auxiliary Bluetooth high resolution card. It also controls the rears, and you actually control your cell phone. So your playback, you want to go forward, backwards, play, pause. So it's a pretty cool device. Now in the back, I was not given a lot of choices. So the client wanted something small, something that was removable, and that's what I came up with. That's a box that goes side to side, and it actually is housing two 10-inch drivers from Helix that I believe is the KS10. So it's a really shallow driver, and as you guys can see, just barely takes any room. Now, the amplifier, I'm not allowed to modify the panels. I did not have any room under the front seats, so that meant that I had to go under the rear bench. Now, for that, I had to keep into account that somebody's gonna sit there. So if it's somebody that it's a bit heavy, that can scratch up the amplifier and whatnot. So this was my solution. I actually made an acrylic mount, so that if anything happens, it's the acrylic that gets scratched. That was the solution. So the amplifier, the B8, will be untouched. Wiring right there, everything you can service, and the box is removable as you got plugs. So we always try to do the best that we can so that you can service it, or if you want to remove the box, then you're able to remove it and plug it back in without guessing. So that's the system on the Bronco. All right guys, out.